In the glittering world of Hollywood, few have left a mark as indelible as Bette Davis. Born Ruth Elizabeth Davis in '98, she would grow up to become one of the most respected and admired actresses of her time. Over the course of her illustrious career, which spanned more than 5 decades, Davis appeared in over 100 films and was nominated for 10 Academy Awards, winning 2. Davis's rise to fame began in the early 1930s when she signed a contract with Warner Brothers after a series of minor roles. She landed her breakout role in the 1934 film of Human Bondage, which earned her widespread critical acclaim. From there, Davis's star continued to rise, and she became known for her fierce determination, sharp wit, and unforgettable on-screen presence. Throughout her career, Davis tackled a wide range of roles, from tragic heroines to cunning villains. She brought depth and complexity to each character she played, and her performances continue to resonate with audiences today. Some of her most memorable films include Jezebel, Dark Victory, The Letter, Now, Voyager, and All About Eve. In addition to her work on screen, Davis was also a trailblazer for women in the film industry. She was one of the first actresses to form her own production company, and she fought tirelessly for better roles and equal pay for women in Hollywood. Her legacy as a groundbreaking actress and a champion for women's rights continues to inspire and empower aspiring actors and filmmakers to this day. Bette Davis's contributions to the world of cinema are too numerous to count, and her impact on the industry is still felt today. She was a true pioneer, a trailblazer, and a legend, and her work will continue to captivate and inspire audiences for generations to come. Bette Davis was a legendary actress, known for her powerful on-screen presence and striking personality. She made her film debut in 1931 and quickly became a prominent figure in Hollywood, appearing in over 100 films throughout her career. What sets Bette Davis apart from her contemporaries is her ability to portray complex and nuanced characters with depth and authenticity. She was not afraid to take on challenging roles and often played characters that were unconventional for the time. Bette Davis's enduring qualities include her unwavering dedication to her craft, her fierce independence, and her refusal to conform to societal expectations. She paved the way for future generations of actresses and remains an everlasting symbol of the industry. We would love to hear about your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Bette Davis. Do you have a favorite film or performance of hers that resonates with you? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Throughout this video, we will explore many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Bette Davis's life and career. So, keep watching to learn more about this classic star. Bette Davis, a legendary actress, was born Ruth Elizabeth Davis in Lowell, Massachusetts in 1908. Her parents were Hester and Ralph Davis. Hester, a portrait photographer, introduced Bette to acting by having her practice faces in front of the camera. This early exposure to performing sparked Bette's interest in acting. Bette's parents had a tumultuous marriage, and they eventually divorced when she was 10. Afterward, she moved with her mother to New York City. There, she attended Cushing Academy in Ashburnham, Massachusetts, and later enrolled in John Murray Anderson's dramatic school in New York. At the dramatic school, Bette studied under influential teachers like Anderson and Martha Graham. She also met her first husband, Harmon Nelson, during this time. Bette's time at the school was pivotal as she honed her craft and gained the skills necessary to pursue a career in acting. Bette's early career included several minor roles in Broadway productions and a few small film parts. However, it was her breakout role in the 1934 film of Human Bondage that truly launched her career. Her portrayal of Mildred Rogers received critical acclaim and solidified her status as a rising star in Hollywood. Throughout her career, Bette was known for her fierce determination and unwavering commitment to her craft. She was a trailblazer for women in Hollywood and inspired generations of actresses with her talent and tenacity. Bette's influence on the film industry is still felt today, and her legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences worldwide. Bette Davis was a groundbreaking actress who influenced the film industry during her era and beyond. She started her career in Hollywood in the 1930s and quickly became known for her strong-willed and independent characters. Her distinctive voice and intense acting style set her apart from her peers and made her a household name. Davis was a trailblazer for women in Hollywood often playing complex and nuanced characters that defied traditional gender norms. She was not afraid to take on controversial roles, and her willingness to push boundaries helped to challenge and change the way women were portrayed on screen. Throughout her career, Davis received numerous accolades for her work, including 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress. She was also one of the first women to be president of the Screen Actors Guild, further demonstrating her commitment to advancing the rights and opportunities of actors in the industry. Davis's influence can still be felt in Hollywood today. Her legacy as a fearless and innovative actress continues to inspire new generations of performers, and her contributions to the film industry have left an indelible mark on its history. In short, Bette Davis was a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. Her impact on the film industry and her contributions to advancing the roles and opportunities for women in Hollywood will continue to be celebrated for years to come. Bette Davis, a legendary actress, discovered her passion for acting during her time at Cushing Academy, a preparatory school in Massachusetts. She was asked to participate in a school play, The Man of Destiny, where she played the role of Napoleon's mistress. This experience ignited a spark within Davis, and she realized her love for acting and the stage. Following this pivotal moment, Davis pursued her passion by attending the John Murray Anderson School for the Dramatic Arts in New York City. Despite facing numerous rejections and setbacks early in her career, she remained determined and persistent. In 1930, she signed a contract with Universal Studios, marking the beginning of her journey to stardom. Throughout her career, Bette Davis became known for her powerful on-screen presence and ability to portray complex and diverse characters. She once said, "I'd rather be strongly hated than weakly loved. I'd rather be a superb first-rate villain than a third-rate hero." This quote encapsulates her dedication to her craft and her desire to push boundaries as an actress. Bette Davis's passion for acting was fueled by her determination to bring authenticity and depth to her roles, as well as her desire to challenge herself and her audience. Her unwavering commitment to her craft has left an indelible mark on the world of cinema and continues to inspire aspiring actors today. Bette Davis faced stiff competition from her rival Miriam Hopkins when she took on the role of Julie Marston in Jezebel. Initially a flop play on Broadway, starring Hopkins, Davis stepped in for the film adaptation. Despite Hopkins' assumption that she was contractually set to star in the film, the contract only specified she would be considered for the role. In her personal life, Davis' marriage to third husband William Grant Sherry ended bitterly when he left her for their child's governess, Marion Richards. In all this, in Heaven 2, Davis played the role of Henriette Delezzy Desportes. During the filming, she reportedly had an affair with the director Anatole Litvak, who was still married to Hopkins at the time. This added to the long-standing animosity between the two actresses, contributing to their intense on-screen chemistry in their 2 films together, The Old Maid and Old Acquaintance. Bette Davis, a legendary actress, faced numerous challenges in her early career. Born in Lowell, Massachusetts, she aspired to become an actress from a young age. However, her path to success was filled with obstacles. Financial struggles were a significant challenge for Davis. She came from a modest background and had to work odd jobs to support her acting aspirations. Despite these hardships, she remained determined to pursue her dream. In addition to financial struggles, Davis also faced skepticism from the industry. She was told that she was not pretty enough to become a successful actress. However, Davis refused to let this rejection define her. Instead, she used it as motivation to hone her craft and prove her doubters wrong. Davis's resilience and determination paid off. She found creative solutions to overcome the obstacles in her path. For instance, she began working in small theater productions, gradually building her reputation and skill set. Her talent and hard work did not go unnoticed, and she eventually landed a contract with Warner Brothers. Once she got her foot in the door, Davis's career took off. She became one of the most celebrated actresses of her time, known for her powerful on-screen presence and versatility. Davis's ability to overcome early obstacles and persevere in the face of adversity is a testament to her strength and determination. Her legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors and actresses to this day. Bette Davis's role in All About Eve is noteworthy as she believed it revived her career. Davis played Margot, a successful but aging actress who mentors a young fan, Eve, who ultimately betrays her. In a 1983 interview, Davis admitted that Joseph L. Mankiewicz's casting her in this movie saved her career from oblivion after a series of unsuccessful films. She stated, "He resurrected me from the dead." In Kid Galahad, Davis portrayed Fluff, a nightclub owner who falls for a boxer played by Wayne Morris. Although Davis had positive feelings towards Edward G. Robinson, who also starred in the film, she was repulsed by the idea of having to kiss him. Davis was initially considered for the role of Shirley Drake in Career, a 1959 drama about a struggling actress. However, the part ultimately went to Carolyn Jones. Despite this, Davis remained a prominent figure in Hollywood and continued to take on challenging roles throughout her career. Bette Davis, a legendary actress, had several breakthrough moments in her career. In 1934, she gained recognition for her role in Of Human Bondage, which was a significant departure from the glamorous parts she had previously played. Her portrayal of a waitress with a cruel streak was praised by critics and peers, establishing her as a serious actress. In 1935, Davis won her first Academy Award for Dangerous, which further solidified her status as a leading lady in Hollywood. Her performance was described as fearless and intense, with her co-star, Margaret Lindsay, noting that Davis had a unique ability to convey emotion with just a glance. However, it was Davis's role in Jezebel in 1938 that truly catapulted her to stardom. She won her second Academy Award for her portrayal of a headstrong Southern belle, with critics praising her unforgettable and powerful performance. Director William Wyler said of Davis, "She has a range that few actresses can match. She can be sweet and innocent one moment and fiery and intense the next." Davis continued to push boundaries and take on challenging roles throughout her career, earning critical acclaim for her work in films like Now, Voyager, The Little Foxes, and All About Eve. Her impact on the film industry is still felt today, with many modern actresses citing her as a source of inspiration. As actress Meryl Streep said, Bette Davis was a trailblazer. She proved that women could be complex, powerful, and unapologetically themselves on screen. Bette Davis demonstrated her commanding presence in The Nanny, where she insisted that her co-star, Jill Bennett, walk behind her at a dog track due to her perceived underdressing. In The Letter, Davis portrayed Leslie Crosby, whose actions drive the plot, with the character's victim, Jeff Hammond, appearing only as a falling figure in a hail of bullets. The unaccredited bit player David Newell played this minor yet pivotal role. Bette Davis, an esteemed actress, was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Los Angeles, California. Her final resting place is located just outside and to the left of the main entrance to the Court of Remembrance, a fitting location for a performer whose work continues to be remembered and admired. Bette Davis, a legendary actress, was known for her intense and emotional performances. She approached her work with great preparation and attention to detail, often immersing herself in her characters to understand their motivations and emotions. Davis had a unique style that combined realism with a hint of theatricality, making her performances both relatable and captivating. Her personal experiences and worldview often reflected in her work, with many of her characters embodying strong-willed and independent women. Davis was not afraid to take on complex and challenging roles, often choosing characters that were far removed from her own personality. This bravery and dedication to her craft earned her numerous accolades and a lasting legacy in the world of cinema. Despite facing many challenges and setbacks throughout her career, Davis remained committed to her artistic vision and never shied away from speaking her mind. She was a trailblazer for women in Hollywood, paving the way for future generations of actresses to take on complex and dynamic roles. In summary, Bette Davis was a powerful and influential actress known for her intense and emotional performances. Her unique style, combined with her bravery and dedication to her craft, earned her a lasting legacy in the world of cinema. Her personal experiences and worldview were often reflected in her work, making her performances all the more relatable and captivating. Bette Davis's portrayal of Apple Annie in the film Pocketful of Miracles was marked by a well-publicized animosity between her and co-star Glenn Ford. This tension caused frequent altercations, giving director Frank Capra ongoing headaches, although he chose not to intervene directly. In All This and Heaven Too, Davis played Henriette de Lizzie de Sports. During their first encounter in the movie, the Duchess de Praslin inquired about Henriette's age, to which she replied, 25. In reality, Barbara O'Neill, who played the Duchess, was 29 years old, and Bette Davis was 2 years her senior. Bette Davis's motherly instincts extended off-screen as well. She breastfed her daughter Barbara Merrill until she reached 3 months old, demonstrating her nurturing side beyond her acting roles. Bette Davis was a groundbreaking actress who made significant contributions to the film industry. She became a symbol of strength and independence for women during the 1930s and 1940s, often choosing complex and unconventional roles that defied stereotypes. Davis's impact can be seen in the acting techniques she developed and popularized. She was known for her intense, emotional performances and her ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and precision. Her distinctive voice and facial expressions became her trademark, and many actors today still draw inspiration from her unique style. Industry experts and fellow actors have often praised Davis for her contributions to the field. Actress Meryl Streep once said, "Bette Davis was a revolutionary. She challenged the status quo and paved the way for future generations of actresses to take on complex and dynamic roles." Davis's influence can also be seen in the types of stories that are told in film and television today. Her willingness to tackle taboo subjects and explore the complexities of female characters helped to break down barriers and open up new possibilities for storytelling. In addition to her impact on the industry, Davis was also a trailblazer in terms of her personal life. She was one of the first Hollywood stars to speak openly about her struggles with fertility and her decision not to have children, helping to challenge societal norms and promote greater acceptance of diverse family structures. Overall, Bette Davis's contributions to the film industry and to society at large are immeasurable. Her legacy continues to inspire and influence actors and filmmakers today, and her impact can be seen in the many complex and dynamic female characters that populate our screens. Bette Davis portrayed Mistress Elliot in the thriller screen Pretty Peggy, and a notable scene on the Kino Lorber Blu-ray cover shows her retrieving a hidden bottle, taken from the movie's 1 2 46 mark. Later, Davis starred with Errol Flynn in The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex and Thank Your Lucky Stars, where they both performed musical numbers despite their usual roles. In Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte, Joan Crawford accused Davis of manipulating director Robert Aldrich, fearing she would be relegated to the cutting room floor. This tension between the two actresses added to the film's intrigue, showcasing Davis's influence and determination during production. Bette Davis, a legendary actress, had a strong personality both on and off screen. She was known for her fierce independence and outspokenness, which often reflected her personal values in her work. Davis was a passionate advocate for women's rights and often played characters that challenged traditional gender norms. She once stated, "I am at a point in my life where I'd like to be considered for the woman I am, rather than the glamorous figure I was." This sentiment was reflected in her choice of roles, as she often portrayed complex and multidimensional female characters. In addition to her work as an actress, Davis was also known for her philanthropic efforts. She was a prominent supporter of the American Cancer Society and frequently used her platform to raise awareness about the disease. Davis herself was a breast cancer survivor and underwent a mastectomy in 1983. Davis was also passionate about animal rights and was involved in several organizations dedicated to the cause. She was a longtime supporter of the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals and even served as a spokesperson for the organization. Despite facing numerous challenges throughout her life and career, Davis remained committed to using her platform to advocate for causes she cared about. Her personal values and interests were deeply intertwined with her work, making her not just a talented actress, but also a trailblazer and a champion for important social issues. In the television series The Dean Martin Celebrity Roast from 1974, Bette Davis was the guest of honor, where Vincent Price jokingly remarked on the sacrifices Davis made for her art. In the film The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex, Davis gave up her beauty, lost her eyesight in Dark Victory, and abandoned her hobby in The Virgin Queen. In The Little Foxes, Davis played Regina Giddens, a role she secured after Samuel Goldwyn traded Gary Cooper to Warner Brothers for her services. This was Davis's only loan out from Warner Brothers until her contract expired in 1949. And whatever happened to Baby Jane? Davis portrayed Baby Jane Hudson, an ironic choice given that she is considered one of the finest actresses in film history. At the beginning of the film, characters Marty and Ben discuss Jane Hudson's poor acting skills, unaware of the talent behind the performance. Bette Davis was a trailblazing actress, known for her powerful on-screen presence and fearless approach to roles. Her legacy includes 2 Academy Awards and numerous iconic performances that have left a lasting impact on the industry. She paved the way for future actresses by challenging gender norms and demonstrating immense talent and dedication. For those aspiring to follow in her footsteps, Davis offered valuable advice. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. She believed in the importance of taking risks, pushing boundaries, and constantly learning. She also emphasized the value of hard work and perseverance in this business. You get nothing for free. You have to work at it. You have to prove yourself with every role. Looking to the future, Davis would likely encourage aspiring professionals to continue pushing the boundaries of their craft and to embrace the opportunities that new technologies and platforms provide. At the same time, she would likely remind them to stay grounded in the fundamentals of acting and to always prioritize their artistic integrity. In short, Bette Davis' legacy is one of trailblazing, risk-taking, and unwavering dedication to her craft. Her advice to aspiring professionals is to embrace challenges, work hard, and never stop learning. Bette Davis's perfectionism as an actress was well known, and she often sought approval from her directors. While working with William Wyler on Jezebel, Davis grew frustrated with Wyler's refusal to compliment her takes. Eventually, Wyler began praising her with marvelous, Miss Davis, just marvelous, after each take, causing Davis to laugh and tell him to return to his usual ways. In Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, Davis played the role of Baby Jane Hudson. The film featured clips from Davis's earlier movies, including X-Lady and Sadie McKee, both of which feature Gene Raymond. The use of these clips added depth to Davis's character and highlighted her long and successful film career. Later in her career, Davis declined a role in 4 for Texas to star in Dead Ringer. In this film, Davis played the dual roles of Margaret DeLorca and Edna Trenchard, showcasing her impressive acting range. Overall, Bette Davis's commitment to her craft and her ability to bring complex characters to life made her a beloved and respected figure in the world of film. Bette Davis was a trailblazing actress who left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. She began her career in the early 1930s and quickly made a name for herself with her powerful and emotive performances. Throughout her career, she refused to be limited by traditional roles for women and took on complex and challenging characters. Davis's passion and innovation transformed the way audiences viewed Hollywood. She was not afraid to speak her mind and fought for better roles for women in the industry. Her perseverance and determination earned her numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards. Davis's impact on the entertainment industry is still felt today. Her groundbreaking performances paved the way for future generations of actresses to take on complex and dynamic roles. She showed the world that women could be just as powerful and captivating as their male counterparts. In the end, Bette Davis's journey is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance. She proved that with hard work and dedication, anyone can leave a lasting impact on the world. Her legacy serves as a reminder that we should never be afraid to challenge the status quo and fight for what we believe in. Bette Davis' personal life was often fraught with controversy. During her divorce proceedings with her first husband, Harmon Nelson, he testified that she had prioritized her career over their marriage, causing a rift that led to their separation. Davis herself acknowledged that she should have remained single, having claimed that she was mistreated by all 4 of her husbands. In her professional life, Davis was known for her powerful and commanding performances. In the film The Letter, Davis played the role of Leslie Crosby, a woman who shoots and kills her lover in a fit of jealousy. 16 years later, the film was remade for television with a new cast, including Siobhan McKenna as Leslie Crosby. The TV version of the film featured some changes from the original, including the portrayal of Hammond's mistress as Chinese rather than Eurasian. Davis' dedication to her craft was evident in her willingness to go above and beyond for her roles. During the filming of Now, Voyager, Davis, and child star Janice Wilson went canoeing on Lake Arrowhead when their canoe overturned. Despite the danger, Davis was able to assist Wilson to safety, an act that earned her praise from Wilson's mother. Overall, Bette Davis was a force to be reckoned with both on and off the screen. Her commitment to her craft and her willingness to stand up for herself and her career made her a formidable figure in Hollywood. Bette Davis was initially not Frank Capra's choice for the role of Apple Annie in Pocketful of Miracles. Shirley Booth was offered the part first, but after seeing May Robson's Oscar-nominated performance in the original film, Lady for a Day, Booth felt she couldn't do justice to the role and declined. Davis eventually took on the part and made it her own. In Mr. Skeffington, Bette Davis portrayed Fanny Trelly Skeffington. The Lux Radio Theater broadcast a 60-minute radio adaptation of the movie on October 1, 1945, with Davis reprising her film role. Bette Davis won the Volpe Cup for Best Actress at the 5th Venice Film Festival for her performance as Louise Fluff Phillips in Kid Galahad and as Marion Markwoman. Her portrayal of Fluff was particularly well received, earning her the prestigious award. Karen Tellia portrayed Bette Davis in the film Hollywood Mouth, representing her in a rivalry with Joan Crawford. Davis herself praised the letter, particularly appreciating William Wyler's direction and the opening scene. Notably, she is one of only 2 actresses to have 2 villainous roles listed in the American Film Institute's 100 Years of the Greatest Heroes and Villains, ranking at #43 for Regina Giddens in The Little Foxes, and at #44 for Baby Jane Hudson in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Bette Davis' portrayal of Baby Jane Hudson in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is memorable, with Davis appearing on screen about a minute after Joan Crawford, around 20 minutes into the movie. The film's principal photography was completed in a month, as director Robert Aldrich wanted to show the picture in Los Angeles for Academy consideration. In All About Eve, Davis played Margot Channing at the age of 42, while Ann Baxter, who played Eve Harrington, was an up-and-coming actress. Baxter's impressive performance led to her receiving an Oscar nomination in the Best Actress category, competing against Davis. This split the votes and ultimately led to Judy Holliday winning the award, preventing Davis from winning. Bette Davis, a highly respected actress, has been honored with 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one for motion pictures and the other for television. These accolades are a testament to her versatile career that spans several decades. In the horror genre, Davis played similar roles in Scream, Pretty Peggy in Burnt Offerings, where she portrayed a mother who isolates herself in an upstairs room of a mansion. Her performances in these films showcased her ability to create compelling characters, contributing to her enduring legacy in the industry. Interestingly, Davis had campaigned for the role of Ellie Andrews in It Happened One Night, but it was given to Claudette Colbert, who went on to win the Best Actress Oscar for it. Despite not getting the part, Davis' determination to campaign for the role demonstrated her passion and commitment to her craft. In summary, Bette Davis was a talented actress who left her mark in the motion picture and television industries. Her contributions to the horror genre and her unwavering dedication to her craft have solidified her place as a respected figure in Hollywood. Bette Davis, a renowned actress, had a notable career that spanned several decades. She once criticized her own debut screen test for Universal Pictures, recalling that she ran screaming from the projection room. Throughout her career, Davis worked exclusively for Warner Brothers, which limited her opportunities to appear in films with other leading stars of the time, such as Clark Gable, John Wayne, Gary Cooper, and James Stewart. She expressed her regret in an interview during the early 1980s and stating that she never got to act alongside them due to Warner Brothers' non-practice of loanouts. On August 1, 2021, Turner Classic Movies honored Davis's filmography during their Summer Under the Stars event, showcasing her impressive body of work. Despite not sharing the screen with some of her desired co-stars, Davis's legacy as a talented actress remains unquestionable. Bette Davis portrayed Sarah Muller in Watch on the Rhine, reuniting with Geraldine Fitzgerald, who she previously worked with in Dark Victory, and shared a brief appearance in Shining Victory. Davis also played Henriette Deluzzi de Sports in all this, and Heaven 2, with a radio adaptation of the film airing on Lux Radio Theater in December 1941. In Scream, Pretty Peggy, Davis took on the role of Mistress Elliot, but the Blu-ray cover may lead one to believe she played the title character, Pretty Peggy. Bette Davis' personal life and career were both marked by significant events. She met her fourth husband, Gary Merrill, while co-starring in All About Eve. In the same year, Merrill adopted Davis' daughter from her third marriage, Barbara Davis Sherry. They also adopted 2 children, Margot and Michael, with Margot being named after Davis' character in All About Eve. However, Margot was discovered to have brain damage at birth, leading to her placement in an institution when she was 3. Davis and Brett, her co-star in 11 films, including Front Page Woman, were a notable on-screen pair. Davis' performance in Jezebel earned her the Best Actress Oscar, followed by 4 consecutive Best Actress nominations for Dark Victory, The Letter, The Little Foxes, and now Voyager. Despite Davis' successful career, her personal life had its challenges. After the publication of Bedia's book, My Mother's Keeper, Michael Merrill broke off all contact with his half-sister. This information paints a picture of a complex individual with a rich personal and professional life. Bette Davis demonstrated her acting range in Now, Voyager as Charlotte Vale, where she recites the 2 lines from Walt Whitman's poem, The Untold Want from Songs of Parting. In The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex, she expressed her displeasure about Errol Flynn's casting as Lord Essex, originally wanting Laurence Olivier for the role. However, she later acknowledged Flynn's good performance before her 4 strokes in 1983. In Front Page Woman, Davis played Ellen Garfield and discussed a proposed radio broadcast about their latest picture with George Brett. In the 1962 film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, Bette Davis portrayed the character Baby Jane Hudson. Originally, Peter Lawford was cast as Edwin Flagg, but he withdrew due to concerns about the role's potential reflection on his position as brother-in-law to President John F. Kennedy. Victor Buono was then cast, with Davis initially objecting but eventually accepting. Due to budget constraints, Davis did her own driving for Jane's scenes, which caused quite a stir in Hollywood. In 1944, Lux Radio Theater broadcast a 60-minute radio adaptation of The Letter, featuring Bette Davis and Herbert Marshall reprising their film roles. Davis had previously played the character Leslie Crosby in the original 1940 film. Bette Davis had her quirks and struggles during filming. In the horror movie Burnt Offerings, she had a food trolley sent up to her hotel room for meals. Co-star Oliver Reed and his stand-in, Reg Prince, found amusement in riding the trolley down the corridor, sending Davis meal flying. Davis also experienced low moments, as seen during the filming of Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte. She doubted her ability to contribute to the recording due to her depression about the film's uncertain future. Her request for a day off was granted after speaking with producer Richard D. Zanuck. When meeting Celeste Holm on the set of All About Eve, Davis responded to Holmes' greeting with a blunt "Oh, shit, good manners." This set the tone for their relationship during filming, as they didn't speak again off camera for the duration of the shoot. Despite these challenges, Davis remained a dedicated and committed actress. Bette Davis was the 8th actress to receive an Academy Award, winning the Best Actress Oscar for her role in Dangerous at the 8th Academy Awards. In Jezebel, Davis wore a birdcage hoop skirt, an accurate representation of the crinoline popular at the time, which gave gowns a full, skirted look. The hoop skirt silhouette dates back to the ancient Minoans, although it is often associated with U.S. antebellum times. In The Man Who Came to Dinner, Davis wanted John Barrymore for the role of Sheridan Whiteside. Interestingly, one of the telephone calls for Whiteside at the Stanley's house is from Ethel Barrymore, John's sister, adding a touch of irony to the film. Davis's choices for her roles and her attention to detail in costume selection demonstrate her dedication to her craft and her commitment to portraying her characters accurately and authentically. Her contributions to the film industry continue to resonate with audiences today. Bette Davis brought to life complex characters with ease, as seen in her portrayal of Baby Jane Hudson in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Both she and Joan Crawford were eager to start the project, despite the tight budget and schedule. In 1978, while filming Death on the Nile, Davis shared a dressing room with Angela Lansbury and Maggie Smith, demonstrating her professionalism and camaraderie. Davis's iconic performance as Margot in All About Eve was further immortalized when the Screen Guild Theater broadcast a radio adaptation of the movie, with Davis, Ann Baxter, and George Sanders reprising their film roles. These experiences highlight Davis's dedication to her craft and her ability to adapt to various filming conditions, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry. Let's take a moment to talk about the incredible Bette Davis, a true icon in the world of entertainment. Davis made a significant impact in the industry with her captivating performances and powerful screen presence. Her work continues to resonate with audiences even today. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Bette Davis's films and her lasting legacy. What was it about her that made her stand out as an actress? Which of her movies do you enjoy the most? Share your memories and opinions with us in the comments below. If you found this reflection on Bette Davis's career enjoyable, please remember to like and share this post with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content celebrating the lives and work of the creative spirits who have shaped the entertainment industry. Your engagement helps us continue to create and share these stories with you. Thank you for being a part of our community.